my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a life straw. If you don't have enough money to buy one or you just don't want to buy one. Because life straws are super handy. But also for some people, like they don't want to buy one because they're kind of expensive. Like, kind of. And they're not that. Well, depending on what your budget is, they can be expensive. So, I'll just go through all the things you will need. For this craft, you'll be needing a pair of scissors. Any old scissors would do, but I'm going to be using multi-task scissors. You need a hot glue gun, a glue sticks for hot glue, a straw. You can use metal. This is just plastic, and you need fabric. For the fabric situation, not everybody has fabric, but if you don't, you can make some. And I'll show you guys how to make fabric. So what you're gonna do, go into your dresser and just put your clothes there. Find an old shirt that you don't really like. I don't actually remember if I still have Once Upon a Time. I need a crock top. It's a really cute crock top, but I not have it in the fabric. Well, that's okay. I'll make some today. It's okay. So what time is it? Generally now. Whatever. I don't really care what time it is. So anyway, you guys. Set you guys back down. Okay. So for the fabric, I'm just gonna use this old shirt. And we're gonna get cut out a flap. You're going to cut one piece, then cut another. You might have to cut a lot of pieces. I recommend at least 4 pieces to be safe. So now you have a cut shirt. What I like to do with cut shirts, I absolutely have to cut them, is I'll usually just crop them. See, so now, still a cute shirt, it's just cropped. Save the extra fabric. So I'll put that in my craft cabinet. And with this shirt, I'll put back in my wardrobe later. So, anyway, now you're going to want to plug in your hot glue gun. And I'm going to have to unplug my Google Home. Plug it out. Okay. So So anyway, unplugging my Google Home. Oh, okay. I'm gonna plug in the hot glue gun. Okay. So now that the glue gun's heating up, look at your straw. Now, some straws, for instance, this one will have this. Things you can like bend it. If it has that, explode it all, like make it go all the way out, and then look very, very closely to where the ridges stop. And right where the ridges stop, you want to cut. Now if your straw is like this and it doesn't bend, then skip that process. So where's the hot glue stick? Here it is. Put that in there. Yas, yas. Oh, shove it in there. Not too warm yet. I'll show you guys. I'm doing a project for my stepmom. I'm making her a bowl out of hot glue. And I made myself an E. A ginormous E for Emily. And it worked, except, well, yeah, it worked. That's all I really need to say. I made the E. Okay. Is this hot glue gun like ready? Well, it's ready enough. So guys, what you're gonna need to do is take your stick, your fabric. You want to lay out your fabric so that it's as thick as possible in one particular spot. And you're gonna have to glue together all your hot glue pieces. So I'll just cut out a nice little square. Or should I say rectangle? That rectangle is what I'll be putting to cover up and filter out part of my thing. So I'm just gonna put hot glue on the edges at first. And you may get a little bit of hot glue on yourself. But you want to make sure that all your pieces are tightly secure together. That way your filter really works. And at the end of the video, I will be trying it in a muddy puddle. This is not really a how to make video. This is testing out a hack. Saw this on a YouTube channel. I forgot the name of it. But I saw this video and I thought, hey, why not try it? So I really hope this works because at the end of the video, I'm going to be going out to the muddy puddle out in my backyard and trying it. And if this doesn't work, that's really going to suck because I'm going to have to eat that, drink that. So my second side of gluing. And we're just gluing the edges because if we glue in the middle, then we won't be able to suck on the pipe. Or the straw, not the pipe. Because the idea is we want to be able to go and suck up the water one end, and then through the other end where the water's coming out, the filter will be. And it will be filtering out all the disgustingness. I think that'll do. And after you put hot glue on all your edges, you'll let it sit for a long time. Just to make sure that all the hot glue is dry. So you're gonna wanna let this sit for about 5 minutes. Hot glue does dry pretty fast. But as I said, this is our big filter. So if this fails, I don't even want to know what I'm going to be drinking. Someone could have peed in that hole. No one peed in that hole because it's literally in my backyard. But, like, disgusting stuff is probably in that hole, and I don't really want to drink it. But you know what? I might have to drink it. Might not really have a choice, and you want to make sure that you get any edges that don't have hot glue all in them. You really don't want to skimp on the hot glue because you want to make sure, because if it falls apart and you lose one layer in the video, I don't know how many layers they actually use. They said 4, but in the video, like, if you don't do enough layers or you skimp out on one layer, then I may be drinking muddy water. I think it's about all glued together. But just for extra protection, I'll be letting it sit on this for a little extra while I work on my straw. Now you want to make sure that you're not putting this on there because then the water won't be able to go through. So you're going to want to cut the straw. And you want the filter to kick in. So if I'm sucking through this part, I want the filter to kick in around here. You know? So that's where you're gonna cut your straw. Depending on how long your straw, just cut it wherever you think that the stuff, like wherever you guys think that it's gonna need to kick in. What I mean by kick in is like when you're gonna have to do it. And you're gonna be hot gluing these back together. So if you crack the straw, you might wanna hot glue that because you're gonna have water coming through this, but don't apply too much hot glue. If you apply too much hot glue, your straw will melt. So once this bad boy is ready, put it together like a normal straw. And we said we wanted it, if we're starting on this part, it to kick in. No, we're starting on this part. So, just to be safe, on the piece where we want it to kick in, we'll be inserting a straw into that. So that's the piece where we would be sucking from. That's why I put a little plug in there. And so this is where it's going to kick in. So that's where you're going to hot glue this in. To do that, I put the hot glue over it like a little blanket like this. And I'll just put hot glue around the other sides of the fabric. But don't do too much hot glue at a time, because as I said, you'll melt the straw. As you see, you might have glue coming out. If that happens, grab an extra straw or something and just try to grab it. You're gonna have to let that sit. And then you're gonna have to glue these two parts together. To do that, take your hot glue, put it on one side of the fabric, and push the two sides of fabric together. So now we'll open this up, insert glue in there, and push together. You want to push it together so it doesn't fall apart. So now, I'm just going to fill in all the cracks. And make sure that my fabric is really molding hot to the glue. It's all stringy. So now you should have a little kind of hammer, basically. And yes, me still trying to mold it together. Now you should have a little working hammer. But we're not just making a hammer. We have to attach the other piece of straw, like this. So, essentially, feel air. Once you feel air, you know you've got it in the right spot. It's hot glue time. It does help to have a second person when gluing. And as you can see, I'm having to pressure it on my leg and then literally just like squirt hot glue around it. But I mean, however you get the hot glue around it works. And this is gonna be one big straw at the end, so. Your straw might have a weird like lump blue thing in the middle of it. but that's the filter. So without that, it wouldn't be a life straw. At this point, I remember that I'll try to drink out of the wrong spot, so I put my little pluggy in. And the plug can also just work as a cap. Oh no! You gotta always be holding it. For me, it helped to just let it lay down. I put it on this tray, and yes, it's gluing to the bottom of this, but I'll be able to peel it off after. And when I peel it off, it will be really hard. And that's the idea. So it will be good if it's hard. You know, because you want it to be hard. Okay. So the way you can figure out if it's like dry is just feel the bottom of the surface. It will be a little less hot. So now I'm just gonna let this one dry right onto the board. And you want to keep letting it dry onto the board a lot. When it dries onto the board, that makes it stronger. And you also might need to reinforce from the sides, because the sides will be weak. That's just like the weakest part. Also, cool thing with the tip, if you get a plastic bag and you hold it really straight like this, and then you touch the bristle, you'll make a hole in the bag, and it literally looks so cool once it dries. Because look, you can say, hey look, I bet you that I can poke this through the bag. Ready? It's not really a cool magic trick. And you can just cut off the end with the hot glue and you got a brand new stuff. One of the least fun parts, waiting for the hot glue to dry. I think it's just about ready. And I keep forgetting that I need to go get a glue stick. I can just do that for a second. That'll be great. And I'm hitting my iPad, so now you guys are like wonk. Okay, well I guess we're just gonna have to use a glitter stick because I couldn't find a regular one. Okay. Oh no, I just spewed that all over the floor. Okay, I have a tip for you guys. If you get hot glue on the floor, leave it. Don't try to wipe it off. Just leave it there. Let it dry and it will just peel right off. Okay, let's just put hot glue all over this. I'm just smothering mine in hot glue. You guys can do that. Smother in hot glue, that works. So once your hot glue dries on the floor, just kind of peel it. You can see I'm just peeling it off. It might not peel off all in one piece, but it will peel off. it's almost done, I think. Hot glue peels off of just about any surface, actually. This hot glue that's on the straw now is gonna need to sit for a long, 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 long time. So while we're thinking, while we're doing this, let's think about the physics of a life straw. I mean, they obviously have something more than cloth in them. They have like special things that's made for filtering this. So I'm skeptical about this. Very skeptical. So I don't really know if this doesn't work. R.I.P. to me. And what I came up with is just taking a couple straws. Taking a couple straws that have the bendy part on it. Cut them down cut them right down before the bendy part, like you would if you were using a bendy straw to make the life straw. And then like this side, like, because when you put it in, it goes in this part first. So like you want to cut it so that you still have a little bit of extra. So all these straws are bad. And I have a little container that I just keep all my straw scraps in. I like to cut them down shorter and I'll put them in there because sometimes I do straw crafts. Take a couple straws with the bendy parts, make them out bendy, take them, cut them with a little extra to spare. Take your scrap pieces, cut those up a little bit with a Fifth Avenue diamond, because the different variety and sizes really helps. And then take these and at the end, like the very, very end part, just before all those things, you're gonna put hot glue. And you're gonna put hot glue on it, tip it upside down and put it to a flat surface that you can peel it off of. Or you can put it on the flat surface first. This way, the idea for this is that after the glue dries, you'll be able to put it in the end of your life straw, and then that way it's clean. Okay, so I think my big life straw is ready. Like the actual thing. Yeah. If you're like me and you're a literal freak, you'll put more hot glue on the opposite side. Just like that. And then again, just smush it down onto that flat surface. Oh no, one of my straw plugs fell over. It helps with the straw plugs if you make them like small so they're not inflated. So like instead of having yours like open like this, shrink it down when you put it in the hot glue like that. That way it's just a bit easier. So I think my straw pluggies are almost my straw pluggies are done. With the straw pluggies, you should be able to blow on them and nothing comes out. If you want, you can just clean up the edges. And then you just take them and you want to make sure that you inflate this part and then shove them in the end of your life straws. That way you don't get like dirt in them. You want to make sure that you move it up like a couple, just so that way it doesn't fall out. So that's it for the hot glue gun. So if you're still made it to this point in the hack, turn off your hot glue gun before you burn down the house, because we're done using it. So now I'm going to clean up all the mess on the floor with the hot glue scraps. Alright, so now I've kind of cleaned up the area. Let's focus on the life straw. I think it's about done. Scraping off some of the scraps. Alright. It's all dry. All right, so now I think we'll test it out with regular water first. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go fill this up. All right, so I got the water, but it's a little hard to see, so I'm gonna add some food coloring. I'm going to be adding some blue food coloring so it's easier for you guys. So I'm going to take it off the tripod. Just because I need you guys to be more flat so you can see. Okay, so here's the bowl. I know you can't see yet. You'll be able to see in a second. Oh God. I have blue food coloring in the middle of my mouth, but it's okay. Just take a drop. And good. I'll just take a scrap straw and I'll mix. Oh my God, it just looks so good. Okay. Now I'm just gonna drink it. Hopefully I don't die. Make sure you take out the plugs. It's really hard to suck on. Like I can't make the water come up. You ready? It's so hard. Guys, I can't. I don't know, guys. Oh, wait. I don't know. It's really hard. Well, that was kind of an epic fail. So the channel I found this on doesn't even work. I'm not even going to go to the muddy puddle because this one didn't even work. So I hope you guys enjoyed me making an epic fail. I wasted 30 minutes. And a lot of time editing, trying to make this. But yeah. Bye guys.